Not only that, not only that, not only that,
Now do yourself a fucking favor and get the fuck out of my store. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck off the property.
What's up, y'all? Just got to send a couple hits out, sharing this on a couple pages. For the Freedman. It's still King Week, you know. I already told y'all, fuck that King Day shit. I celebrated Martin's birthday on Martin's birthday. And that King Day shit, that was for the white folks to get a 3-day weekender. Now we here. Now we here. We 2 days after King Day, but it's still King Week. And we got to keep it King Week. Because it looks like some immigrants want to be disrespectful on King Week. And we get this from time to time. A couple years back, old raggedy ass Nicki Minaj said some shit. You know, she said some shit about Rosa Parks. She said some shit about Martin Luther King. And we get this from time to time. These people that they up. These immigrants that they up. Nicki Minaj is an immigrant. We're going to be talking about 2 other immigrants tonight. But it's unfortunate that y'all will still ride with these motherfuckers after tonight or here in the comments even earlier. I'm not the first one to talk about this online. So if y'all have heard about it already, don't jump the shark, put a whole lot of bullshit out there in my chat. Wait for me to say what I'm going to say and then engage amicably. Because if you start saying the shit before I say it, I'm going to get your ass blocked. Okay? I'm on fucking fire once again because we done let a motherfucker who swam over here with no shoes come in and disrespect one of our freedmen, one of our legendary freedmen, one of our ancestral freedmen, one of our freedmen that if it wasn't for him, neither one of them motherfuckers would have made it over here. See, that's the problem. The person they talking about is the main reason that they over here. And we're going to talk about them. Peace to everybody in the Hap space. Peace to everybody on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Still getting them Twitter views. Ain't left no tweets. Got to leave a tweet. I'll leave a tweet this week. But I appreciate the views. Hell, I get more views on Twitter than I get on Facebook. I guess I got to go back to doing Facebook Live videos. Motherfuckers just don't know how to move, huh? Fuck that. I'm not doing Facebook Live videos. Not exclusively. I'll fuck around with them, but I'm not going back there. Should have never went back there. Should have stayed on YouTube in 17. Who knows where we'd be? We might even have 600 subscribers. It's all good, though. Tony D. What's up, Dr. G? Kimi Kali? Shannon Kim? I appreciate all y'all in here so far. Helga from across the pond. One love to all y'all. We're going to get with it tonight because immigrants getting checked in this bitch tonight. Notable immigrants. Celebrity-type immigrants. Immigrants who didn't have shit until they made their bones on this soil. And we're going to talk about their soil, the soil that they came from, and how they got here, and why they've stayed here and made their money here. Now, they still kick a little bit back home and build mansions back home, I'm sure. I think one of them has. I don't think the other one has. I don't think he got that much money. But I know one has. One has done a lot over in that native land. But that don't mean beans to me. You talk greasy about Dr. King, I'm coming at your monkey ass. I don't give a fuck. Because if it wasn't for Dr. King, you never would have had the opportunity, the sheer opportunity to flee your homeland and come here and make millions. And from what I'm told, billions for one. The other one ain't made billions. I already know he ain't made billions. So I might as well be a gentleman about this shit. Before I get started, let's let them know we not kid friendly.
Now do yourself a fucking favor and get the fuck out of my store. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck off the property.
Not only that,
So let's get busy. I'm going to be a gentleman about this shit, so we're going to start with the ladies. Okay? Let's start with the ladies. Robyn, Rihanna, Fenty. Now, most of y'all didn't even know her name was Robyn, right? Some of y'all knew her name was Fenty because that's the name of her company and shit, right? But pretty much everybody knows her as Rihanna. We've even endeared her enough to call her Riri. Now, I never thought that Riri was meant for anybody except Riri. There's only one motherfucking Riri, but y'all transient niggas out here done gave Riri to somebody else. There was only one Riri in this motherfucker. And then in my heart, there's still only one Riri. But no, y'all had to go give Riri to somebody else. A motherfucking immigrant. She wasn't the one that Aretha said, I want her to sing for me in my movie. It was Jennifer. Not Riri, not Robyn Fenty. See, Robyn Fenty is truly rags to riches. Because I saw the bitch when she had rags on. I saw the bitch when she had them overalls on with the white beater and the sports bra. And she was doing the Pandey relay. And that's all they could do was Pandey relay, because that's all they motherfucking had. They had about a 50-minute version of Pandey relay. And they was just up there dancing, just like they had danced in the streets of Barbados for pennies, or whatever the motherfucking coins is over there. And then they fled Barbados to come over here and make their bones. See, I got a problem when a motherfucker can't make it in their homeland, come to somebody else's land, and then start talking about the motherfuckers who helped them get here. And Dr. King helped any motherfucking immigrant that came here after the civil rights movement to get here. Because if it hadn't been no Dr. King, you wouldn't have made it across the pond, baby. You wouldn't have made it across the pond. They'd have shot you dead in the water. You wouldn't have made it. And this is the thanks that Dr. King gets. He gets the disrespect from Riri. Y'all's Riri, not my Riri. At this point, I don't even want to call her Rihanna no more. Her name is Robyn Fenty. That's her government name, Robyn Fenty. There you go, Robyn. But this heifer gonna put some motherfucking gold fronts on Dr. King and put the shit on Twitter. Dr. King didn't have no gold teeth. No, he didn't have no grill, Rihanna. What was you thinking, Robyn? Because see, here's my thing. If Robyn was still on the come up and she was out there hustling Ponday Relay, do you think she would have put that shit up? Or did she only put that shit up because she done got the bag and she's kind of untouchable in this celebrity sphere? See, she's really out here getting the bag. So I get it. She thinks she's got power now. So she can put up disrespectful images of our legends, of our icons, of our ancestral gods. Gold teeth? Really, Rihanna? Them fronts you put on Dr. King would feed a village in your country, bitch. What's wrong with you? You might be doing good for your people over there. You might be doing good for people in America, but I don't give a fuck. You are immigrant, then you're only here by people like Dr. King, by people like Malcolm X, by people like Medgar Evers, and anybody else in between. Your Fannie Lou Hamers. And you don't never see them upping and saying, you know, peace out to my sister Fannie Lou Hamer, the legend. You don't never hear them saying that shit. It's always some greasy shit they want to say about the people that helped them get here. And if anybody does talk about the Black Panthers, it's only because they want to make some symbolic move and shit. Beyonce included. She ain't excluded from this. That shit was symbolic. Even though I believe she's more conscious than her husband is, it is what it is. We ain't here to talk about freedmen tonight. We're here to talk about immigrants. Off-code immigrants. She done made all this money. I mean, they say she's a billionaire now. Robyn Fenty is a certified billionaire because of her company. She may not have $1 billion, but she's got something that's worth, and with her sales and this, that, and the other, add everything up, got her to a billionaire. So she's a billionaire. And they call her a black billionaire, a black woman billionaire. But does she call herself that? Or does she say she's from Barbados? Does she say she's black? I know she dates black men. I know she dates freedmen men. But does she actually say she's black? Or does she say she's a woman of color? Because I ain't never heard her say she's a black woman. But y'all like to give everybody that tag. Y'all like to make everybody black. But she ain't black. She's from Barbados. She's from St. Michael, Barbados. And something about St. Michael, and I'm gonna bring this up too when I talk about that other motherfucker. Something about Barbados. Let me see what we got here. Maybe is it still, I had it in Google. There we go. So where she's from is a place called St. Michael's. That's a parish, okay? And the parish is home to Bridgetown, the capital of Barbados. So she's basically from the capital of Barbados. Bridgetown is the center of commercial activity in Barbados. The center of commercial activity, like New York and LA, like Vegas, like Atlanta. Come on now. If it's the center of commercial activity, why is she over here singing? How come she ain't over in Barbados singing? How come she ain't over there getting that Barbados bag? What's she over here getting this bag for? If she could do so much and so well out here as a singer, why she leave Bridgetown? Why she leave St. Michael, Barbados? Because wasn't no money over there. You only gonna make so much money skipping around with no shoes on, with an open guitar case and people throwing change in it when they come on vacation. Because that's what she was. Yeah, that's what she was. It says she is in the center of commercial activity in Barbados, as well as the central hub for public transport network. You know what that is, right? The public transport network, cruise ships. Yeah, Rihanna used to be one of them people when you leave the island, you throwing change to the kids off the cruise ship. She was one of them kids. When you leaving them poor ass islands, them broke ass kids, she was one of them. Before Pandey Relay, she was asking for change. She wasn't asking for change for 100. She was asking for change. The bitch was broke. And then she came over here, got the bag, got rich, and has become a billionaire. Now she's up here disrespecting Dr. King. How dare you, bitch? How dare you, ho? I don't give a fuck how good you look. And I done looked at Rihanna's ass many a times. I won't look at the same no more. Nope. Nope. I won't be looking at that curvy ass no more. As far as I'm concerned, she got a flat back. Sorry, bitch. I've lost all respect for you and your ass. Saw that bitch for free up at Arts Beats and Eats, the original Arts Beats and Eats in Pontiac, Michigan. Saw the bitch for free. My daughter saw Rihanna before Rihanna knew she was Rihanna. She had overalls on and a goddamn wife beater. And she sang Pandey Relay about 30 goddamn minutes. Because that's all she had. Anybody remember the B-side to Pandey Relay? Pandey Relay instrumental? This funky ass bitch came over here and got rich. Now she's disrespecting Dr. King. How dare you, ho? How dare you? I don't need to listen to another one of your motherfucking records. It don't bother me none. None. I know enough American singers. I can go listen to the original Riri. You can't hold that. Aretha Franklin stepping into a studio with laryngitis can sing stronger than Rihanna. Don't fuck with me out here. Came over to this motherfucker with no shoes on your feet. Now look at you. You just turned into a highfalutin immigrant that's off code? Nah, not on my watch, bitch. I don't know what these other motherfuckers out here casting about tonight, but if they ain't casting about the disrespect of Dr. King, fuck them all. I don't give a fuck. Because that's what happens. We let these motherfuckers come over here and make their way, make their money, and don't say shit to them when they get disrespectful because you want to hee-hee and laugh with them and shit. Fuck them. Period. Fuck that bitch's big-ass forehead. Can show movies on that motherfucker. Fuck that bitch.
Not only that,
I mean, you know, she was just flat out fucking disrespectful. And I'm thinking to myself, well, goddamn. I mean, the bitch is only 33 years old. You got your whole life to live. Whether you really sell records and shit like that for the next several years, you probably don't need to because you got your company and all. I get that. But you think you're going to flow over in America and be disrespectful? See, you got them coons you flowing with. She got, she got the boyfriend, and I believe he's a freedman. I do believe her boyfriend is a freedman. If he didn't say, you might have fucked up on this one. And you know what? Let me find out where his ass is from, because I got a hankering that I'm correct in this, but I don't want to say it out loud. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Hold on one second. Yeah, this motherfucker's a freedman. Yeah. Wait a minute. God damn it. ASAP Rocky's name is Rakim Athelistan Mayers. His father is from Barbados. There we go. There we go. Yep. Yep. There it is right there. His father is from Barbados. So, it don't say where his mama's from. So his mama's probably an American. His mama might be a freed woman. Okay? Yeah, it might be a freed woman. How old is this motherfucker? They're the same age. Oh, this is kind of like one of those setup marriages and shit. They're the same age, so they got the same level of fucking ignorance. Now, he grew up in New York and she came up in Barbados. When do you ever see a motherfucker's agent in the Wikipedia? They put his agent in his Wikipedia, so we know who controls his ass. His agent's name is in his Wikipedia bio. I don't ever see that. You don't see that shit. Athletes, entertainers, you don't see their agent. They letting you know we own his ass. Yeah. He went to school at the Bayard Rustin Educational Complex. The Bayard Rustin Educational Complex. Why don't y'all look up Bayard Rustin's name and holla at me? That's the school that this motherfucker went to. Bayard Rustin Educational Complex. Obviously one of the top institutions in the country. Look it up.
Not only that.
So, his daddy's a freedman. I'm sorry, his daddy is from Barbados. Her daddy's from Barbados. Okay. Two coons had coons. Two coons had coons. Coon juniors, juniorettes. Whatever. Wow. I tell you. He went from Iggy Azalea to Rihanna. He's got a type, huh? He's got a type. Whatever. So, if this is what we're going to do and we're going to let people come over here and make their way and be disrespectful, how do we expect to hold on to our history? How do we expect to hold on to our culture if we just let them come over here and beat our people up? Who would want to talk about Dr. King? You're not going to see. I mean, I get upset when I hear freedmen, I mean slave-minded freedmen, and slave-minded freed women. I get upset when I hear them talk about, oh, you know he was a philanderer. You know he cheated on Coretta. Look, man. If I'm going to hold Dr. King accountable for what he did in the bedroom and expect that to discount what he did in the field, I'm on the wrong shit anyway. I'm on the wrong shit. Why am I even thinking about where the fuck Dr. King was putting his dick? Why do I care about where Dr. King put his dick in 1968 and before? Because we're talking about 52 years ago and before, where he was dropping dick off, allegedly. Somebody said that he had a woman the night before he was killed at the Lorraine Motel, allegedly. How do I know they were white? I don't know, because it was all black housekeepers there, all black staff there. He had his pit, because by then, Dr. King was a rock star. By 1968, everybody knew who the fuck Dr. King was, and Dr. King was not only getting pussy probably, but you know what? His whole crew was getting pussy. Jesse, Ralph, Andy, Hosea, everybody was getting ass on the road. And my thing is, how the fuck J. Edgar Hoover watching Dr. Martin Luther King fuck women while he's pulling on pantyhose and garters and shit? Having fucking butt plugs pulled out of his ass in the FBI building. How the fuck J. Edgar Hoover and shit gonna be tapping in on Malcolm X while he's up there taking it in the ass? The leader of the FBI, whose name is on every motherfucking FBI building in this country, was getting plugged up. Why was he so angry? He was getting his pleasure and his power. I mean, y'all know his most motherfucking famous quote, "I keep the bitch on deck." How about that? I keep the bitch on deck. Just so y'all motherfuckers don't forget it either. When FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover was asked what his opinion was, the single greatest threat to the United States of America, he responded, Negro unity. He said, if them niggas ever get it together, we in trouble. Don't you think it's time to cause some trouble, y'all? I mean, he said it. All we had to do was unify. If we unify, we fuck this whole country up. Why can't we unify? You know why we can't unify? Because these hoe-ass bitches out here want to be seen dancing and singing and chanting and this and that and that and this. Nothing substantive. Nothing that's going to move our needle. And they'll let people like Rihanna and this next motherfucker I'm about to talk about come to this country and badmouth people who paved the road that they crawled in on. Crawled in on their motherfucking knees and elbows into this country. Well, you know what? That road wouldn't have been paved by Malcolm and Martin and Medgar and everybody sprinkled in between the civil rights movement, the civil rights time frame. Your monkey asses wouldn't have got here. How about that? Trying to tell you motherfuckers.
Not only that,
Woo! I don't even get it, man. I don't even get how a motherfucker comes here and looks at the Statue of Liberty and goes to Washington, D.C. and sees the King Memorial, goes to Atlanta and sees the King Memorial, goes in every black neighborhood in the country. It's unfortunately has a lot of violence around it, but you see Martin Luther King Boulevard. You didn't stop to think like maybe this motherfucker means something to freedmen? See, I know they want to make Martin Luther King an American hero now, but no, y'all can't have that. We're not going to give you that. We're not going to give you that he's an American hero because most of America hated Dr. King. Let's not front. Let's not front. Even black people hated Dr. King. It ain't no secret. Black people dislike Dr. King. So let's not act like he was an American hero. He was a freedman hero. Anybody who has the freedman mind state should list Dr. King right up there in the top 2 of heroes. Because he stood. He stood for us. He was jailed for us. He was beat for us. He was bitten for us. He was stabbed for us. See, a lot of motherfuckers don't even realize that Dr. King was stabbed by a white bitch. He was stabbed with a letter opener by a white bitch. Had people all around him and was stabbed. Tried to kill Dr. King. I read about that part in my book report in elementary school, too. I know I wasn't supposed to, but he was stabbed. Everybody thought he was just shot and killed. No. Somebody tried to kill him before. A white chick. A white chick. Yeah. And then you get motherfuckers that I'm about to talk about want to talk about, yeah, I heard he was bugging white women. Okay. And then I looked at his shit and I could have swore, unless she's something else, unless he classifying her as something else, she looked white. His woman looked white. But I don't know. So let me go in and take a, no, you know what? I'm going to start a new one. Since I got a new immigrant to talk about, I'm a new joint that I'm going to smoke. How about that? We doing joints for immigrants tonight. So, where we at on this motherfucker right here? We're about 30 minutes in. I don't know all these goddamn texts coming from. Yeah. Yeah.
Not only that.
Anybody I have not talked to? Freedman 100 SK. Yes. You are up in here. Oh yes. Before I skip on to the next off-code immigrant, yeah, they co-opted black women to work against Dr. King too. See, this is when they started to disengage and tear at the fabric of the black family. Take one of your greatest black men and show him to be an infidel, to show him to be a philanderer, to show him to be somebody that doesn't take care of his kids. When he was doing all of that, but we're going to try to tear him down with this. Tried to tell him, you need to kill yourself. They tried to make Martin Luther King commit suicide. You know what you need to do to make this all better. They wanted him to kill himself. But you know how we look at suicide. That ain't really our thing. I know there's been plenty of black people that's done taking themselves out, but that ain't really our thing. We don't really do that. And Dr. King is like, what am I gonna kill myself for? What I need to kill myself for? You gonna kill me? He already knew they was gonna kill him. But yeah, they weaponized black women against him too. And that's where you get a lot of the black women coonage now. They want to talk about how he cheated on his wife. Well, your man cheated on you though. And he didn't lead no merch. He didn't boycott nothing except you and your raggedy pussy. I hate when women be talking, you know, Dr. King cheated on Coretta. Okay. And what? I'm like Manny Fresh. And then what? He cheated on her. What you gonna do? And look at what Coretta did. Coretta went out there and didn't marry another motherfucker after he got killed. Y'all be dating motherfuckers before the body code. Y'all motherfucker die, y'all be calling up that motherfucker that's been calling you. He the first one you call, tell him your man dead. Okay, whatever. Don't talk about Dr. King's disloyalty. Talk about Coretta's loyalty. You don't think Coretta knew that there was other women? You don't think Coretta smelled the perfume? Martin Luther King wasn't washing his own clothes back then. He wasn't washing his own clothes back then, ladies. Coretta was getting them clothes dry cleaned, and she was washing and ironing them shirts. Ironing. With an ironing board and shit. Yeah. She knew all what was going on, okay? But it didn't seem like Martin slowed up too much. What, they have about 5 kids? He might have been taking care of some business on the outside of that King house, but he was taking care of some business on the inside of the King house too. Or he was just a hell of a marksman. Don't talk about what King did outside the house. Talk about what he did inside the house. Yeah. So it's all good. Her new narrative, how you doing tonight? It's all good. So who I really have taken a disliking to in most recent years, never really thought he was funny. He's character funny. He looks funny. He dresses funny, you know, and he uses his overt African accent, you know, because I don't think he talks like that for real. I think he puts a little on it to really let us know that he's African. But if he really wanted to let us know that he was African, he wouldn't have changed his name to Blackson. Because he only changed his name to Blackson to rhyme with Jackson and gave himself the first name Michael because Michael Jackson is the biggest ever. I mean, I know it's debatable about performers and singers and this and that, but let's just say biggest entertainer ever. Because when I say that, I'm saying that Michael Jackson can walk the face of this earth and he's gonna turn heads everywhere. There's other motherfuckers who might be great in America, but they could go to other parts of the world. Don't nobody know who the fuck they is. Everybody knew who the fuck Michael Jackson was in every part of this planet. When he was roaming, touring, doing whatever. Everybody knew who the fuck Michael Jackson was. The greatest ever. That's why this motherfucker, that's why Jafari Ferguson chose to change his name to Michael Blackson. Yeah, he knew that would capture people's attention. That would make people notice him. And besides the fact, he blacker than a motherfucker, so you might as well take Michael Blackson. Shit. My situation is pretty cut and clear here. I don't care about his comedy, just like I didn't care about Rihanna singing. I care about the disrespect of one of ours. See, he's not from here either. Rihanna wasn't from here, and he's not from here. I would like to congratulate him on becoming a U.S. citizen back in November. He's been roaming these streets all these years, and he was not a U.S. citizen till last November. Oh, you didn't get your weight up till last November? Yeah, immigration must have been knocking at your door, too. So you ain't got enough money where you can stay over here and have dual citizenship and all that shit. They made you get your papers right because they was knocking at your door. You ain't slick. Why the fuck you wait all this time to get your shit right? Just became a citizen November 21st in 2021. Fuck him. You was running around these motherfucking streets reckless, hiding in shit, hiding in comedy clubs, hiding in junior high school gyms, hiding in bars and taverns and shit. Yeah. Because you was running from immigration all them years. You wasn't on tour. You was running from immigration, bitch. Michael Blackson is so not funny. But he's a coon. So people like him, and they gonna laugh at him, and white people love him. Because they get the best of both worlds. They get double nigga. They get Michael Blackson, but then he's also an African, and he does that coonery. Oh, so we're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. They get that comedian. Fuck him. Fuck him. And where he's from. Monrovia, Liberia. What? Yeah. I know some of y'all think that Michael Blackson's from New York. I know that's what y'all think. Y'all think Michael Blackson's from New York. Okay? No. His daddy was from Ghana, and his mama was from Liberia, and that's where his daddy met his mama and knocked her up over there in Liberia. Something else I found out too, because I know we have the greatest country in the world, but Riri ran from the commercial center place of Barbados, from the public transport network headquarters, to come over here to get the bag. Let's see what Mr. Blackson ran from. Monrovia, the capital city of West African country of Liberia. Oh, so we got another motherfucker who left the capital from where they from. The capital. You know, if it's the capital, there's resources running through there. Don't matter where it is. Whatever the capital of something is, you know there's major resources running through there. So let's talk about the resources, shall we? Founded in 1822, it is located in Cape Meserado on the Atlantic coast and is the country's most populous city. Most populous. As one of the 2008 census, Over 1 million residents. I don't know what it is currently right now. Don't ask, don't worry about it. It was home to 29% of Liberia's total population. Goddamn, a third of Liberia lived in just the capital. What the fuck happened to the rest of the goddamn country? I mean, damn. A third of Liberia squeezed up into Monrovia? So Monrovia was a ghetto no matter what. Monrovia is the country's economic, financial, and cultural center. Economic, financial, and cultural center. Why Michael Blackson have to come over here? I know his parents immigrated over here because they needed to live the American dream because they was barefoot over there too. But why he didn't take his ass back home and make his Jafari jokes over there? How come Jafari Ferguson isn't a comedian known in Liberia, but Michael Jackson is a comedian known in America? We didn't ask him to come over here. America was just as unfunny without him. That chick is Asian and white. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. She didn't look like she was a woman of color. She definitely ain't from Liberia or Ghana, but I didn't know what she was. She looked kind of like she had a little tiny in there, little Kim after plastic surgery in there. I don't know what she was. But I tell you what, she not from Liberia. She not from Ghana. How come you didn't find you an African queen, Michael Blackson? How come you didn't find you an African queen, Jafari Ferguson? Because you wanted to talk greasy about Dr. King. I don't mean to start no shit. See, he like to talk that overted African accent shit. I don't mean to start no shit, but I heard that Martin Luther King had a white side chick. Is that true? Hey, I don't mean to start no shit, but I heard you got a Asian and white wife. Walk her through Monrovia right now, motherfucker. Go ahead and walk her through Monrovia. Them people over there. Oh, you brought Tiny. Where's T.I.? Where's T.I. at? You brought Tiny with you. Oh, is that Lil' Kim? Yeah, they don't know who the fuck that bitch is. Yeah, go ahead and take Quan Lee over there if you want to. You raggedy motherfucker. I'm just a beach nigga from a little village. You sure the fuck are. You sure the fuck are. You are a bitch nigga from a little ass village. But you came over here to get the bag. And you done got enough people to laugh at your monkey ass all these years. Now you an American citizen. Now we can't kick you out of this bitch. We had an opportunity to get rid of your ass. We could have called INS on your ass. You a comedian. You ain't got no job. Tommy. You been a comedian for 30 years. You ain't had no job, Tommy. We could have got you up out the paint. We could have got you up out the paint. They'd be like, are you working, Mr. Blackson? Yeah. Then you'd have to tell them your name wasn't Blackson. Yeah. Your name ain't Blackson. Your name is Ferguson. Nigga. Nah. I can tell he wanted him. He wanted him like Ricky Smiley's little simp-ass son. Little Ricky Smiley's simp-ass son got on motherfucking TV and said he's not attracted to black women. I'm sorry. He's not attracted to black women. He's 15. Your daddy blacker than a motherfucker. Y'all from Alabama. You not attracted to black women? How you gonna go tell your mama that? You simp-ass motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if he is 15. He's a goddamn coon in training. I'm not attracted to black women. You 15. You not attracted to nothing. You gay. You can't be 15 and not be attracted to black women. You ain't had enough pussy not to be attracted to black women. And I know his daddy stuck up for him afterwards. I heard about how he came back and stuck up for him afterwards. Ricky, you cooned out there. I know you saving your son, but you cooned out there. You shouldn't have let your boy go on that show and read that script. You fucked up. You fucked up. When they put that script in front of him, he should have, I want to talk to my dad before I read this on camera. Because once they read it on camera, it's forever immortalized. He demoralized us, and he's immortalized. Yeah, you should have talked to your daddy. I know a lot of y'all be like, don't tell my daddy. I ain't gonna tell my daddy. You should have talked to your daddy. I can't talk to my... You should have talked to your daddy. I'm not attracted to black women. You just came out of some black pussy 15 years ago. You should still be in love with it. And you ain't had enough pussy out here to even know. Who's raising these simps out here? Does Ricky raise his kids? Where the mama at? I ain't never really seen the mama. Ricky married? I don't know. There's a problem out here if a 15-year-old black boy says he doesn't like black women. Now, he can like who he likes. He can date who he dates. He can have sex who he's going to have sex with. Hopefully he's having protected sex. You ain't got no dick control. You're 15. Don't be popping off no illegitimates out here. Ricky ain't got that kind of money either. He ain't as rich as they make them shows look like he rich. He ain't that rich. But if you gonna date them, date them. Why you gotta say, I would never date a black woman? You basically saying, I would never, ever consider anybody like my mother, like my sisters. And I'm not bringing in no ancestral shit. Y'all know where I'm at with this. But you growing up around black women, how are you not attracted to the spirit of a black woman? Not the black woman you grow up around. That's sick. I'm talking about black women. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He liked some girl from another country after his sister cousin was liking some Oh, so it's contagious. It's contagious in the Smiley family. Oh, okay. I see. Coonage is running rampant over in the Smiley household. I get it. They ain't coming up like Ricky did. They don't have the respect for black culture and black people the way Ricky does. Ricky's got them growing up to where they're mostly growing up around white kids. They're mostly growing up around white people. And I'm sorry, foreigners or people from other islands or whatever, because see, this exotic thing, I'm gonna kill that too this year. I'm on it. I like when y'all say, all right, I like them exotics. What y'all talking about? You stupid motherfuckers. We talking about you like exotics. You like women from other countries? Just say you like women from other countries. Yeah, I like them bitches. I like them bitches from the islands. You some coon ass motherfuckers. Because here's my thing. What the fuck you think you on, you dumb motherfucker? You don't think you on an island? United States of America is surrounded by fucking water. We on an island. You don't like these women from this island? You bitch ass punk? I like the women from the islands. Islands that you can't spell or pronounce or have been to. Right, okay. Motherfuckers like women from places they ain't ever went to a fucking vacation on. Absolutely. He's got to be held accountable. He done put his kids in this sphere. He done put his kids in this radio and TV sphere. So he's responsible for the shit that his kids spew out on the air. His influence is their influence, and their influence becomes other kids' influence. Don't have nobody out here getting beat up on your account, little Smiley. You about to have a little black boy get beat up by saying, I don't like black women like he do. And he gonna get knocked the fuck out. Because his daddy ain't Ricky Smiley. And he don't go to an all-white school like you do. I mean, I'm just guessing. But I don't think that Ricky Smiley's kids go to a predominantly black school. I'm just guessing. Something tells me they either go to a private school, which is going to be all white, or a public school in a neighborhood, which is not predominantly black. So that's going to be all white. That's what I'm thinking. But now that he's on TV, does he even go to school? Because because he can't read, because if he could read, he'd have read that script and knew that that script was fucked up and he wouldn't have read that script. I don't think he can read. What's going on with you, R. Kelly Smiley? So, it is what it is. But this motherfucker, Michael Blackson, you realize how long this motherfucker's been around? Michael Blackson been around this bitch for a minute. He been doing comedy since the 80s. They wanted him to do an open mic. He did an open mic, and that's how he got on. Started doing open mics. He was working at Domino's. He was working the quintessential immigrant job. There was no Uber back then. He probably wasn't old enough to have a car and drive a cab. So he working at Domino's. Michael lived in Newark, New Jersey when he was 13 and then settled in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. See, let me tell you something. They came here from Liberia. Spent his young years in between Monrovia and Ghana. I don't know how close they are together. Okay, I'm not going to GPS it. But he moved from one country to another country in Africa. Okay? Creating that nomad vibe, just moving place to place. Nomads. Then they relocated to the United States in the mid-'80s. His father died in 2008. Michael lived in Newark, New Jersey when he was 13 and then settled in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now, I guess he settled with his mama. I mean, they making it seem like he was grown and shit. He was 13. So, was he with his mama? Was he at a group home, foster parents? I don't know. When he was 15, he settled in Pennsylvania when he was 15, began pursuing comedy after his coworker suggested he start. So he was already cooning on the work site. He was cooning at work. Everybody thought he was funny. They told him to start, hey, what do you got to lose? You're flipping pizzas, bro. What do you got to lose? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because, see, we recognize coonage. See, a lot of people aren't going to call this out. They're going to think he was part of his shtick. No, bro. Dr. King's not part of your comedy routine. He's not part of your comedy routine. Not in this way. You want to talk, you want to make jokes and shit? Make jokes, but don't make jokes where you try to disparage somebody who paved the way for you and your family to swim over to this bitch. You swam over here in the 80s. You've been making hay for 30 years in the comedy realm. Why you got to go here? Why you got to go here? And why isn't every motherfucking black comic on your ass? Because they coons too. If the man's got talent, he's got talent. Yeah, but he ain't got no fucking talent. He ain't funny. He just ugly than a motherfucker, and he overstates his fucking dialect, and people think that's funny. He ain't funny. Ain't never been funny. Will never be funny. Will always be a bit part 2-bit B-list actor. They got him listed as an actor. He's not an actor. He's a stand-up comedian who, when they need a funny nigga, they put him in the role and pay him cheap. He's never going to be a leading man in any movie except his own. He's not talented. He's just black and coony. He's the new George Clooney. And when he said that stupid shit, yes. Cat Williams came out and immediately attacked. And that's what you're supposed to do. And every other comedian, because I don't really like piling on. I believe you need to make your own individual hit. But this was a situation where everybody should have piled on. All the black comedians should have been piling on Michael Blackson right here. Yeah. He should have a rough quarter. His first quarter for touring should be really fucked up. He might want to lay low. Don't come to Detroit, bro. We don't play that shit here. And I'm not even actually in the city. But you know you ain't coming to motherfucking Ipsy or Ann Arbor. We will boycott your show. And I don't even boycott. I'll be the only one out there. I don't give a fuck. Go, Jafari, go. Go, Jafari, go. Because motherfuckers don't know your name is Jafari. Your name is Jafari. Your name ain't Michael Blackson. You got a name like you tame lions, bitch. You feed them lions, Jafari? Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. We cannot allow blatant disrespect. We cannot allow covert disrespect. We can't. This is why people keep passing us up, because we stand and let shit happen to us. No, let's stop that shit right now. What you say? Right now. We just stop it. We're not scared of them. And push it out there. Oh, that's your girl? Rihanna's your girl. You see what she did about Martin Luther King? Oh, you like Michael Blackson? You going to see his show? You see what he said about Dr. Martin Luther King? Put the fucking shade on him.
Not only that.
Put the shade on him. Motherfucker, you put a gold grill on Dr. King. That's so disrespectful. Even motherfuckers who wear gold teeth would find that disrespectful. Dr. King's not that guy. Dr. King wasn't Trill. He had that. God damn it. He's got diamond studs in his ears, too. That hoe ass Rihanna. Robyn Fenty, eat a dick. She put diamond studs in his ears. Okay. Y'all keep rocking with Rihanna if you want to. Fuck that hoe ass bitch. I wish her all the way back to the overalls and wife beater with Pandey Relay. So she got all them hits now. She can end the show with Pandey Relay. She started, sang, and finished the show with Pandey Relay when I saw her. I saw her before y'all even knew who the fuck she was. She was out singing at free concerts. What's her tickets now, about $300 a piece? I saw Rihanna for free. Yeah. She didn't have her own water then. She was clutching a bottle of water at the end of the show because she was so thirsty and she was so thankful. She was happy as a lark. Are they going to feed us today? Are they going to feed us? Yeah, she was on the Arts, Beats, and Eats tour. Fuck out of here. I wonder if they're going to feed us today. But now she a billionaire. Now she putting gold teeth and diamond studs in Dr. King's ears. We got you. We got you. We got you, Robyn Fenty. And as far as Jafari Ferguson goes, I'm just waiting for his next unfunny joke. His next classic coon-out joke. And stop wearing them loud-ass outfits and loud-ass colors and shit. I don't know why motherfuckers get that dark and want to wear them bright-ass colors. Blend in, motherfucker. Blend in. Your name needs to be Michael Blendin and not Michael Blackson. Because we know why you picked Michael Blackson. Yeah, we know why you picked Michael Blackson, but you'll never be the GOAT. You'll never be the king of comedy. You'll just be the king of coonery. From Monrovia, Liberia, and Ghana, and Philly, and Newark. You didn't stay still because y'all motherfuckers was running. Just became a goddamn citizen last November. Motherfucker. Don't fuck with me. Your social security card ain't even got sent out yet. Don't make me intercept your mail and get your social security card, Jafari. Did you change your name? Did you legally change your name to Michael Blackson? Or are you still Jafari Ferguson? Yeah. When you go into Starbucks, do you say Michael Blackson or do you tell them it's for Jafari? Mm-hmm. Nobody's going to be disrespectful in 2022, at least on my watch. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. I'm on fire. And I'm a freedman. And just understand, if they got some bullshit, we coming back with.
Not only that.
Yeah, we coming back with it. It's King Week. I had King's birthday, then we had King Day. Now we got King Week. Tomorrow's Thursday. Hopefully we can get through the rest of the evening in a respectful manner. I'm gonna go finish what the fuck I gotta do. Peace to my brother John Ardmore. Appreciate you.
Not only that.
We got more, let's say tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get on here every motherfucking day for King Week. I'm gonna do my damnedest. Do my damnedest. Hopefully I'm not violating any community guidelines, and by I am, fuck y'all. How about that? If I'm violating some community guidelines, fuck y'all. When they ready to cut me off, they gonna cut me off. I don't give a fuck. But I guarantee you this, I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect no freedmen on my watch. And hopefully all the freedmen who watch this right now, who gonna watch this later, feel the same motherfucking way. I know Freedman SK feels that way. 100. I know Dr. G feels that way. I just need a few more of y'all to feel. We ain't gonna get them all. We already know we not gonna get them all. We gonna have to leave some in the back. We gotta leave them. They not coming with us. Everybody ain't coming. And along the way, if we find some people to be disloyal, we just have to shorten up their trip.
Not only that.
Yeah. You getting off at the next stop. And you not getting back on. Oh, where's my bag? Oh, don't worry about that. You ain't gonna need that. Yeah. Freedman Media. We go in a different direction with this shit. I don't give a fuck about what people are talking about in these spaces if they're not talking about positive movements for freedmen. And if you're talking against freedmen, as a freedman, we're gonna call your coon ass out. And if you're talking against freedmen as a non-freedman, bless your heart. We thank you for coming out.
Not Not only that,
We're going to keep giving you that energy.
not only that,
That energy.
not only that,
That energy.
not only that, not only that,
Yes. Y'all be good. One love.